Did you just try to embarrass me? Did you just try? My weave started itching. That's how angry I was. Just like. Hi everybody, it's your girl Shar, and I just want to thank you for tuning into Shar TV, because this is where you wanna be. Alright, anyway, today I have a very interesting topic for you guys, but before I get into that topic, make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you share with everybody that you know, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys probably experienced a toxic friend, and you probably want some insight, so I'm just gonna be letting you guys know the signs of toxic friendships and everything like that. So let's get right on into the video, because I'm usually just always rambling and talkative, so I just want to cut right to the chase. I did a poll on Instagram a couple of days ago, and I wanted you guys to tell me if I should talk about toxic friendships or toxic relationships, and toxic friendships really won the whole poll, and I was just like, Urgh. So people are probably going through like a lot of toxic friendships, or maybe this is the unction that you needed to function to get rid of that toxic friend. And you know who I'm talking to, you. Yes, the one who, her, him, yeah, get rid of them. Maybe you've just been like stuck with this toxic person for so long, and you just don't know what to do, and you're ignoring all the signs. That's why the Lord sent me here, so that I can help you get your life together. That's just it, baby. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna define what a toxic friendship is in like my terminology, and it is a friendship that is absolutely leading you to nowhere. It is not good for you spiritually, mentally, physically, or emotionally. And I'm gonna get into those like later on down the line, and I might make a part 2 to this, because I could really go on and on and on and on about all the toxic people that I've encountered. Even me, I was toxic at one point, and so I'll open up with that. So a friendship, first of all, is supposed to be a mutual trust between two people, and sometimes you break that trust, whether it's not being loyal, whether it's just like you being drama, or you just having a whole bunch of things going on with your life and you just don't care about the other person. So I'll just give a quick story on my toxic areas of my life, and I'll go right into it. So I have a best friend, her name is Sunshine. Everybody knows her. I do the Night School podcast with her, and I would consider myself to be toxic towards her at some point in our friendship, because I was just overly dependent, needy, always filled with drama, just not being loyal, and a whole bunch of other things. And we talked about that, and I'm so grateful that, you know, we could work it out, you feel me? But I always am accountable for the times where I was toxic. I'm not blaming this on the fact that I was young, but I am blaming it on the fact that I just wasn't, like, this is my first real best friendship. Is that how I say it? Okay, like, this is my first real best friend, and you know, you're gonna either be tested and your friendship will stand the test of time, or it won't. And I was just really toxic to her in ways where I was just not looking at her. It was just kind of not always about me, but I just always had something wrong with me. Like, it was just always something. And I feel like she just got overwhelmed. I remember she was looking to marry the person that she's with right now, and I was like, well, you don't spend time with me no more, like, you just always focused on him, and and it was just like, it was just over her like a, you know, like I wanted to be stuck to her like glue. And that's not really how a friendship should go. Like, your friend should be happy for you in whatever stage you are in your life. I'm a person that looks up to her because I saw the steps that she took to better her life, and I was like, yo, I'm like ghosting people right now because I'm like in a relationship, and this is like what Sunshine was doing. But it really wasn't ghosting. She was just trying to get her life together. And it's like, I'm looking at it like, girl, you was toxic. And I really was. So on that note, the first sign of a toxic friendship is drama. Drama, 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 drama. Everywhere you look to the left, it's drama. You look to the right, it's drama. You look up and down, it's drama. This person is just a walking musical. Like, there's just drama everywhere. Like, baby, like, I personally believe that some friendships start because people just don't like a person and they come together like, girl, you see her, you see him, like, ew, he whack. Like, you feel me? Now y'all friends because y'all don't like somebody. And while you may move on from that, this person is just attracting drama. Like, people are just coming from everywhere, and usually they're right all the time. Like, the drama is just not their fault. They're constantly right. Like, girl, you feel me? And you kind of be like, yeah, but you know, then you try to tell them about themselves and they just don't want to hear it because they just love the drama. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get sucked into that, and we don't realize how important it is for us to protect our energy. Like, if you're constantly taking in drama, 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 guess what? It's gonna start coming towards you in other like forms. And personally, in my own experiences, I had people like dump on me. Like, I'm on the phone, they're telling me about their boo, they're telling me about this person, and I'm like, girl, you gotta leave him. Like, I'm over here trying to play Dr. Phil, and guess what? Dr. Phyllis. And guess what? They gonna go back and talk to that person anyway. What? So now I wasted my spit, my teeth, my tongue talking to these people, and they go back into the same drama. And then they dump on me, and they feeling free while I'm over here sucking in all that energy. And me, I'm very emotional. I can empathize with people 100,000 billion%. So I feel everything. I feel the tears. I feel the frustration. I feel that. And then I'm sitting here soaking in it. Baby, toxic. That is toxic energy, and it's okay to not want to listen to your friends' drama. You're not Jesus Christ. You're not the Lord. It's okay. You choose what you could take on because you know what your portion is. So evaluate your circle and see who's the person that's always bringing the drama. Okay, I'm gonna go on to number 2. And I don't want you guys to think I'm rambling. Like, I literally have my notes. Just gotta flash it real quick because, you know, I got people named over here. All right, point number 2. Loyalty is just not there. Like, these people are loyal to everybody else but you. One thing about a friendship is you have to have some type of loyalty to this person. And I'm not saying like, oh, this person robs a store and you're like, girl, I ride for you 100%. Man, I'm your ride or die. No, like, you gotta be loyal in a sense where if this person's name comes up in something, you just like, well, I don't condone that. I remember there was a time when a specific person, like, it was a group of us like sitting around the table, and somebody had brought my sister's name up, and I was just like, well, she's not here, she can't defend herself. And the whole table went quiet. And I was like, you know what? I'm loyal to the death of me. Like, I don't believe that we should sit here and discuss somebody when they cannot defend themselves. And 9 times out of 10, like, the person who's chatting about whoever, they're just not gonna tell the person to their face. You know what I mean? So you're just like, if you sit there and listen to people gossiping about somebody that you call your friend, or you're sitting there listening like, you know, I'm just gonna be very passive. It's like, why do these people feel comfortable coming to you in the first place? You know, like, you gotta defend my name. I'm not saying like die for me and like slice people up and curse them out, but you could calmly walk away and exclude yourself from the conversation because you just are loyal. I've been friends with my best friend for a long time, since we were in high school, and nobody ever comes to me and says, you know, sunshine this and sunshine that, because guess why? You cannot. I would look at you like you crazy because you can't feel comfortable sitting there talking to me about my friend. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just not, that's not in my vocabulary. You have to be loyal. You know what I mean? And you have to have trust in that friendship, because if you could sit there and listen to somebody talk about me, bash me, and then come back and tell me, baby girl, you are part of the problem, and that is part of toxic people. And now you start to hear every bad thing that people are saying about you, when indeed it should not be that way. Indeed, that should not even be in the friendship. Like, now you feel like you want to fight people. You know what I mean? Like, no, loyalty is key. All right, people? If your friend is not loyal to you and they just throw you on the bus for everything, they gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go. Number 3 is the competition is real and they show fake love. Now, I'm a person that I like to walk into all the gifts that God has given me. So if I could play the piano, sing, dance, rap, milli rock on top of Mount Sinai, drop to the floor, do a backflip, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Like, that's me. I'm gonna walk into my calling. I'm gonna walk into my purpose. And a lot of times when you choose that path, some people will just be looking at you like, who you think you are? You feel me? Like, who you think you are? And sometimes they will feel like they have to compete with you because, you know, they aspire to be like you, or, you know, they feel like you're better than them and they just want to prove that they're better than you, or whatever the case may be. And they start showing you like fake love. Like, say you have a grand idea and they're like, you know, I don't think it will work, or why you want to do that, like, or you think you can do that, like, in a whole, you know, the energy shift when you start sharing good news or good things happening to you and they show you fake love. Okay, I have a story. There was a time when I was sitting there, I was sharing my song with somebody, like my first song, I was sharing it with her, and she put on the headphones and she was just sitting there and she was just listening. And she didn't say a comment. She didn't say, oh, I like it. The song was playing for literally 10 seconds. And she said, oh, like, is this mixed? Mind you, it's a demo. If you know anything about music, you go through a process. You make the beat, you record a demo. Like, it's a whole process. So I was just sharing with the demo because I'm like thinking this person is my friend. However, she was like, oh, it's not supposed to be like that. Mind you, it wasn't even done yet. No good feedback. And I was just sitting there like, I gotta get the heck up out of here, because knowing me and my mouth, I would start going off. And then she starts talking about all those people who she supported, and I'm just sitting there like, with a stank face on, you know, like, why the heck am I here? Because I'm a person that I support people. I share their music. I share their visions and whatever they have promoting. And you telling me that I'm sitting here listening to everything that you're saying, everything that you're going through, but I shared with you my song, my one song, and you're just like, nothing. Just like, gave me back the phone like, baby, that's showing me that you cannot be happy for me. You're just not happy for me. And with that being said, like, that fake love junk is real. That fake love right there, that's a red flag. And so if you have somebody in your life who's just not happy for you, whatever season you're in, or if they're happy when you're low and you guys are on the same playing field, then that person is not for you, because they should always be trying to elevate you into another place. Granted, you have to try to elevate yourself, but this person should not be condoning your slackness. Okay? Does that make sense to you? All right, good. For number 4, I have that they are constantly watching your flaws and they are being very hypocritical. So here's what I mean. Like, if you come out and you look bomb and you have on a popping outfit or whatever, they find something wrong with you. Like, you know, say, you know me, my stomach is not flat or whatever, but say I come to the spot or whatever, and got my little tummy showing a little bit, and the person like, oh, you couldn't cover that up, you looking kind of fat. Like, bro, you pointing out all my flaws, or they really try to embarrass you in front of people. I remember, I always have a story to back my junk up, but I remember that there was a time when, like, I had this girl, she was borrowing my clothes. I swear, I'm not, people probably not gonna know who I'm talking about because my memory is like an elephant and I just remember every single detail. Anyway, but this girl was borrowing my clothes, and she used to come in my room and she used to be like, hey, I like that. I'd be like, girl, I'm the type of friend that you see something you like, it's yours. So she used to come and borrow my clothes or whatever, and like, we were going out and she wanted to wear one of my clothes. So I was like, girl, go ahead. So I was like, oh, let me wear your jeans jacket. So I put on the jeans jacket. So we got outside or whatever, and I guess some guys were coming up to us, and she looked at me like, oh, you should take off my jeans jacket. My mouth, girl, I gagged. I was like, what? Did you just try to embarrass me? Did you just try? My weave started itching. That's how angry I was. Just like, oh, the feelings come back. Sis just really tried to embarrass me in front of people because you see a cute dude and you try to embarrass me. I went upstairs so fast and was like, I'm gonna just leave this jacket alone. Like, cause people be doing that. Like they would try to, you know, put you down in front of people because they're scared you're gonna get the spotlight or whatever. But I mean, that's toxic. Like, that is toxic as heck, which goes into my next point. Like, if somebody is constantly watching your flaws, guess what? They're most likely gonna make everything about them, because people who constantly watch your flaws and watch your mess ups and watch your mistakes, like, they just want to make stuff about them. Like, I know people, and listen, I'm a woman, I really never had man friends, so I don't know how it works on the male side of things, but I've met a girl who would just talk about herself all the time. And so I would talk about my grandpa, and she'd be like, well, my grandpa got this, like, my grandpa got that. And I was like, well, my grandpa lives in Florida, and I would like to see him. And she was like, oh, summertime, I'm gonna go to Aruba. Girl, I'm talking about me right now. We've been listening to you for the past 2 hours. Like, I just want to share something. I'd be like, girl. She'd be like, girl. I'd be like, girl. Can I get a word out? Damn, like, can I get a word out? And you got to be very careful of people like that, because they're just looking for somebody to dump on, and they're not looking for somebody to build with or, you know, have a long-term friendship with. And that's really not okay. So that's a sign of a toxic friend. So now I've been rambling for quite some time, and I do have more points. However, I'm gonna place the next points in like another video. So if you want to see part 2 to this, I'm gonna just link it down below, because I'm just gonna split this video in half so you guys can get it. So we're gonna do a review real quick. So we have, how do you know you're in a toxic friendship? Drama, loyalty isn't there, the competition is real / fake love, they're constantly watching your flaws, or they're hypocritical, and 4, they make everything about them. So that's the recap for this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in part 2. Make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you share with everybody that you know.